messages. What should we do? Should we do all the messages? Love notes. Do we need to rearrange you guys? Do I need to put you guys back? Hi everyone. Oh, let me change sound. Otherwise YouTube's gonna complain to me. I feel like they're already gonna complain to me, but that's fine. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, there's a poll up right now going on the YouTube live stream on which you guys can vote what we will be using for the free oracles. Right now the options are either a message from your person, they're all messages from your person, but like the regular message from your person. We have little love notes from your person. Hidden messages, so how do they see this connection, what is their side of the story, and dark confessions as well. Fill in the poll, let me know if you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one. A €2 donation is how you can get those, or becoming one of my members, because my members get one free priority open choice oracle every single day. If you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, this is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know, I'll look it up and we will figure it out. Also be aware that in the live stream the members do have the priority. Hi Gerline, hello darling. Dark Confessions from Clint for Gerline. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. And no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Yes. Oh well, yes. Again, and that, like, the one that goes like, I cannot be bothered with you, it's more so that they are focused on themselves, you know, on their own life. So yeah, thank you, you're very welcome, darling, very, very welcome. So yeah, hi guys, welcome. Fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles today. Today we have all messages from your peoples. Can be romantic, doesn't have to be romantic. It can also just be a message from your mother or a friend or a co-worker. Or even the neighbor. So fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do. Only the top 2 answers we will be adding on to the free oracles today. If you guys have any questions about the tarot or about what's going on or what's happening, let me know as well. Apart from being a tarot reader, I'm also a life coach. I'm also a resilience trainer. Do a lot with mindfulness and meditation and all that good stuff as well. So yes, let me take a look. Okay. Hi Ashley. Hello darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Rose. 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 Hi. Hi Giselle. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I was just looking at the memberships. I've been thinking of maybe adding on another tier of memberships here on the channel, question mark, but I'm not really sure what to offer for like a higher tier, you know. What do I have to offer for a higher tier? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So yes guys, again, fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. It's kind of like calm today. Not a lot of people, but that's fine. We can have a lot of fun without a lot of people. We don't need a lot of people to have fun. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Again, fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. Today the options are all about messages from your person. So fill in the poll, let me know. Only the top 2 answers we will be adding on. So keep that in mind as well. If you're wanting an oracle right now, whether it is one of these or a different one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're wanting a more in-depth 1-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. No Monica yet? No, I haven't seen her yet. Hopefully she'll pop by in a little bit. So first question is from the Dark Confessions card from Bruce yesterday. Okay, why does he feel that way? I don't know what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. Why does he feel that way? Why does Bruce feel that way? I don't feel attractive. Why does Bruce feel that way? With the 9 of Cups, okay, and the 10 of Cups underneath that. I'm already kind of feeling a sense of that he usually is used to being needed, or that people want something from him, or that he is more like a tool rather than someone is genuinely attracted to him or genuinely interested in him as a person. We have the Four of Wands, we have the Sun, the Queen of Swords, we have Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I don't think he would classify himself as ugly, but not as handsome as well. I feel like he feels very much just normal, like in between, just, you know, a regular dude, not someone that you go like, oh shit, so handsome, you know. I think that might also come from his ex-partners, maybe even his mother, or like females, important female figures in his life that has just amplified that belief system of, you're like, you're not that good looking, or you're not that handsome, or, you know. With Justice, I'm just getting very much a, how do you say that? Transaction vibe from it. And I genuinely feel with the Page of Cups that when someone mentioned that he is attractive, that it is like a good surprise that he then gets. And it really, really makes him feel like good about himself. Yeah, because I genuinely feel that he, yeah, he always picks girls who act like they can't do anything. He has hero savior complex. Yeah, because I feel like that he thinks that that's the only way he can contribute. Someone that wants money, with the Queen of Pentacles. Or someone that's very sharp with their words. Very degrading almost. I think like the more someone doesn't want him, the more he feels like he can prove himself, or the more it's like a challenge, or the more, you know, he feels good about himself if he can then have like victory over it. Why do I have the Four of Wands? Because I feel like that's what he craves most. Someone that, with that Nine of Cups, that's a wish being fulfilled. For the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Lovers. Love that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, those are like the words. Does he actually think I don't find him attractive? Well, this is more so like general for that thing. Does he think you don't find him attractive? We have the Six of Wands. Okay, we have the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. If you have expressed it, then I think he like believes you. I think it's more a sense of like, why? I don't see it. Like if you're like, oh, I find you handsome or attractive, he's like, why? I don't feel attractive. I don't understand, you know. But I do genuinely think that he would believe you, that's your opinion, that you're not using it to like manipulate. I do think that he will overthink it, of like, why are you saying this? Are you trying to like use me? Because you know what it is with him? I think he is very afraid to be used very openly, but then he does look up or goes into connections with women that will use him. You know, like the challenge he likes to win them over, or, you know, stuff like that, get his own ego validation through that. But yeah, there's also like a fear of being used at the same time, which is just a like self-sabotaging cycle he is in. I've told him he is cute. Yeah. Again, I do think that he believes you. I think that there was some overthinking. With the Hanged Men, I don't think he necessarily reacted to it. It's more was like, oh, okay, you know. I just don't think that he just wonders why. I feel like he genuinely doesn't understand, which is just a sad thing. Again, I don't think that he thinks he's ugly, but I don't think that he would classify himself as handsome or even cute. Yeah, but I do think that receiving those words makes him feel very, very good. But yeah, I think that's why that card showed up. Because he's just like, I just don't understand. I don't see it. Yeah. It's also not something to like argue, you know. It's just taste then, I suppose. Like, we had a discussion in Korea with a Korean friend of mine, where in Korea they put sugar in everything, to the point where Koreans don't even taste the sweetness anymore. Like, for instance, we had a whole discussion that, according to us Europeans, tomato sauce or ketchup is sweet, and she's like, no, it's salty. We're like, no, ketchup is sweet. She's like, no, it's salty and sour. You know, depending on each other's like life, you can have a different opinion about the same thing. Same with this, where it's like, he just doesn't understand. He's like, well, no, I don't see it that way, you know? Because that was insane, that the whole conversation, oh my god. And then we also discussed that we Europeans, we craved something salty, so we went to the McDonald's, and then we complained that it wasn't salty enough. And then she's like, what? McDonald's is so salty. And we're just like, no. No, it's not. Same with like Pringles. The saltiest crisps we could find were Pringles, and we're like, that's not salty. She's like, oh my god, that's so salty. We're like, no, that's not salty. But yes. Anyway, that's sad. Yeah, it is. You know, if you don't think about that yourself, then yeah, it's kind of sad. But that's also something that you can learn and grow out of experience. I can say that you can grow out of that, you know. And I do think that he is working on it, especially with like working out and whatnot. I do think he's working on it, but yeah, I do still think that he feels that way, which is understandable. But yes, if you know your second question, let me know. I'll take a look. Let me close the poll. Message from your person or love notes. Message from your person or love notes. There you go. Oh, will you? Oh, it already did. Why did I do it twice? Anyway. Switch. Message and love notes. Dark confessions can go away. This one can go away. It's fine. That is fine. For my second question, can you just tell me what he feels and thinks about me? Genuinely liking him. His thoughts and feelings about you, genuinely liking him. What are Bruce's thoughts and feelings about Ashley genuinely liking him? We have the Two of Pentacles as overall energy. So a little bit back and forward. We have the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. At one end, there's a little bit of a feeling of like, why? With that Five of Pentacles, that's a feeling of lack. I'm not good enough, this is not for me. Like, why? At the other end, with the Five Cups, I do feel that there's also a little bit of like a missed opportunity or missed chance. Two of Wands as well. Again, I kind of feel like going back and forward. There's not one like thought about it. I think there's just one part that's just questioning it more in the sense of like why, doesn't understand why. And at the other end, there is that, like the Page of Pentacles is like an exciting energy, new adventure. Let's go with that Two of Wands as well, like expanding. I don't think he has ever dated anyone like you. And I think that there's a little bit of a feeling of loss that he didn't take the opportunity when it was there. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here? Wheel of Fortune. And the Six of Cups with Three of Swords. Okay, yes. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in deck. Like small steps forward, but also a long time period. With the Wheel of Fortune, like not being the right time. Things that are out of our control happening. With the Six of Cups as well, like thinking back of like the good memories. So I do think that there is some sadness of like it not happening at that time, but at the same time understanding of like it wasn't the right time. And then there is a little bit of still that question of like why. There is that curiosity as in like expending. I do think that there is a bit, I feel like that there are a lot of like questions going on in his mind, and I do think that they come from like insecurity of like, am I just like, I don't want to say a fetish, but like, were you just interested because I was so different? I think there's just a lot of questions there, but also at the same time for him as well, some like missed opportunities. Why do we have the King of Wands here? What were his thoughts about it? I definitely felt that it made him feel good. With that King of Wands, we have the Magician, Temperance again, and the Three of Pentacles. I definitely feel that it gave him for sure like a boost. I also think that it made like work for some reason easier, like you working well together. Temperance as well, like balance, middle ground, compromise. With the Magician. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, I'm kind of feeling. You mean date anyone like me? I don't know if he, like the Two of Wands is just someone different than the usually pattern that they have. It is making a different choice. And that might be you, like him, being different than from what you usually would date, or the other way around, maybe even both. But yeah, the Two of Pentacles is very much that back and forward. Why do I have the Nine of Pentacles? About how he felt about you having feelings. Judgment, King of Cups. I do think that with this, again, you were totally different with the Three of Pentacles again showing up. I feel like that there was already like third party interference. Doesn't have to be like a relationship or a romantic interest, but it can also be culture, work, family, whatever that kind of like got in the way. The Nine of Pentacles is highly independent, and with that King of Cups, I feel like that is on him, with Judgment. That he was very much aware that he needed to close some doors before starting something completely different. Not just starting new, but completely different. He needed to let go of the past first, before, you know, expending. To use him, I can do most things on my own. Yeah, and I think that threw him off as well. Again, the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack. Why? I'm not good enough, or I don't bring anything, or you know, I'm not even gonna try. So So yeah, a little bit of a back and forward between both, where at one end I think it made him feel good. At the other end there was a little bit of a feeling of just like questioning it. Why? What do I bring to this? Like what and why? You know? His divorce and addictions. Yeah, very much just letting go of the past with that judgment, you know, closing doors, and so keeping that a bit closed. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. A little bit everywhere, all over the place. Is steel close the way? I think so. That is the question that we asked, isn't it? Like right now. Can you tell me what he feels? Yeah, and thinks about you genuinely like him. Do I need to make a light? I think I do. Is that better? I think that's better. What is my hair doing, guys? I don't know. This is just... I don't know what is happening here. Will that stay? A little bit. Well, not really. Oh. Like, what's happening? Okay. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. Let me reset the chat real quick. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options available for today are either a message from your person or little love notes. The messages doesn't have to be romantic, can be. And for the love notes, keep in mind that these are love notes for people that are, like, if you are in no contact with your person, or if they don't even know who you are, or it's just a crush, keep them in mind, you know, take them in perspective. Because they are very lovey-dovey. And if you're not in a lovey-dovey connection with your person, don't ask for a love note. Or take it how it like resonates, like how it fits your connection. So keep that in mind. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will take a look. Also keep in mind that members do have the priority as well as open choice out of all my oracles. If you're wanting an open choice, another oracle or a priority, a €2 donation is how you can get those, or becoming one of my members. If you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up and we will figure it out. Yes. Also, again, don't forget to like the live stream, because it's the only thing I ask in return for the free oracles every single day, and it helps me out a whole bunch. Ashley, thank you for another donation. Let me do the ones in between first, and then I'll get to yours. I feel like everyone's waiting, but I'll start with your little love notes from Bruce. From Bruce for Ashley. Bruce for Ashley. We have, will you help me? Haven't you had that before? Do you miss me the way I miss you? I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. And I need you to help me. Again with that help. Will you help me? I need you to help me. Do you miss me the way I miss you? And I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. That's okay. Thank you for understanding, darling. Thank you. Giel, message from David. David for Giel. David. I want to feel that way again. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I bury myself in work to forget you. My heck, love notes from the rain. I dream about you at night. I love you so much. And I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Soul Talks, a message from A. Wow, okay, a lot to say. I want to tell you how I feel. I knew exactly what I was doing. You speak to me through music. Oh, I thought so. That wouldn't work. My life is not as together as it seems, and I want to feel that way again. I want to feel that way again. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay, first off, Ashley, can we see what my future husband wants to say to me? His future wife. His wants, desires, and so on. Okay, with this I would like to get a little bit more like specific. Like, is it just like anything he wants to say right now about you, for you? Is it more like what does he want to say about his desires towards you? Like, what does he want to... Because this is a lot of, for me, a lot of different like things possible, a bit like specific. Is it like right now, in the right here, right now, what your future husband wants to tell you from him right now to you right now? What he wants to tell you from future him to you right now? Is it like what are his desires towards you? Is it just any message that he has? Is it like am I confusing? I feel like I'm confusing. I'm assuming, because how I see it is just your future husband in the right here, right now. What does he want to tell you in the right here, right now? But I'm also a bit like, about what? Hi Nat, hello. Because like his wants and desires, is that just like, as in like what he wants and desires with you later on, or what he wants from you right now, or what he is working on right now, or what does he want from our marriage and love, and how his thoughts of me? Okay. So yes, while in the marriage, like what does he want from marriage and from you, and how does he see like a future with his future wife? Okay, so Ash's future husband, hi. What does he want from marriage with you? What does he want from marriage with you? Okay. I'm like, where do I start? We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, that's a great start. We have the 4 of Wands. Oh, so hard to think and explain. Oh, no, it's fine. I get it. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the Chariot, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles. We got there in the end. Don't apologize, that's fine. Overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. I think this person has been through a lot. Because I'm expecting, like, I'm seeing them expecting, like, hard times. Which is, like, understandable, but still. The Knight of Pentacles is, like, wanting to move very slow, but each step that we do well. Creating a good foundation to build upon. So that when there is miscommunication, or self-sabotaging behavior, or someone fucks up, or, you know, so that we can communicate about it. The Four of Wands very much creating a home. I do think with that Ten of Wands that there is a feeling of wanting to provide. Wanting to be like the strong one. Them, your future husband. Wanting to create a space for you as well, so that he lightens your load. But not necessarily, I don't think he is good with, like, the other way around, you know, where you want to be there for him as well. I think that's a little bit where he struggles of, like, oh, but I'm a man and I should be able to do it myself. I do think that there is a desire to travel. Maybe moving around. That can also be, how do you say that? Immigrating somewhere else, like a different country. I'm just seeing a lot of, like, movement. So I don't think that this is someone that would like to, like, buy a house to die in, you know? I definitely feel that they are someone that wants to experience different things and want to live in different places, or are okay with, like, traveling for work, or, you know, we have a house here, we work here for a couple of years, and then we do something else, and we go move somewhere else. I don't think that they are necessarily a fan, at least not right now, of, again, buying a house to die in, you know. Oh my god, that sounds like Bruce. I want to be a man. I want to do it myself. Yeah. I kind of want to take a look at the devil. Why do I have the devil here? His expectations of marriage. Why the devil? We have the World, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, I do think that this is someone that likes to spend money, and I do think that this is someone that might be a little bit more focused on material things, likes to have nice things for their home, and likes to indulge, and yeah. I do feel with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles that there's, like, budgeting, because the World talks about endings of cycles, like completion, where in the past they might have had trouble with money, or with spending money, or doing too much, or having, like, debt. Anyway, like, owes other people money, and I think that like, is an ending. They want that to be done for when in marriage, and then, like, some sort of, like, budget, but I do think that he still wants to have nice stuff and shit, and for them that is, like, important. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I also feel that there is that level of, like, investing in, whether that is, like, children, or, you know, putting money aside, or starting a business. If there's a desire to start a business, I definitely feel that there is a desire to do it with a spouse as well. Why the Five of Swords? Why the Five of Swords? His desire for marriage. Three of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I do think that they have a, I don't know if that is a past with this, but I do think that it might be a little bit of a worry of romantic relationships turning into like more of like a friend kind of like relationship. And again, I do feel that this person wants that foundation of friendship with you, so that you understand each other better, so that even if there is self-sabotaging behavior or misunderstandings, that there is a level of, okay, I understand you, I see where you're coming from. Because I think with him there has been a lot of times that he was misunderstood. And even if they understood what he was trying to say, they still, decided not to. Like, I didn't mean like that. Yeah, but you said it like that, I feel like there's a lot of like that happening in his life, or at least in the past, where he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, that's not what I mean. That's just how it like got out of my mouth. And I do think that he wishes for someone where there is that foundation of understanding, of like the intention with what he says sometimes. Because I feel like that was a lot of times that he was misunderstood, and then it's just like, is it me? Why the Five of Pentacles with his future marriage? Two of Swords, Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Also Justice. I feel like that there might be some money going out that he has no control over, whether that is sending money back to family, whether that is alimony, whether that is, I don't know. I feel like it is like a large portion of his money goes away that's not for him. And that there is a little bit of a fear that a future spouse will not understand, or will go like, why? Or will try to legally like change that as well. So I do think that there are a little bit of like fear there as well, that he is aware that even though he wants to be that provider, that there's just realistically a big portion of his money just going in that direction. So yeah. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. I hope that makes sense. And this is also like the energy of like how their desire for it right now. That can still change, but yes. Does this future husband know it's me, as in know you right now? That's not what I saw. From what I could see here, I cannot really answer that question. I'm sorry. For just yes or no, I can take a look at an oracle for that as well. I have yes or no oracles as well, so that would be then for an oracle donation. Country, hello darling. Can I have a song oracle from BJ? Yes, you can. BJ for country. BJ. Oh, it's annoying that there's no like back and front, because when they like flip over I kind of want to use them, but they don't come out. Okay, We have back to December, Taylor Swift. Wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. Good things, Sam Smith. For a moment I believed you loved me too. And Into You, Ariana Grande. And all I want to do is to fall in deep. So definitely take a listen to the songs, because especially that Good Things I think has a better lyric for the situation for you. So yes, take a listen. Take a listen. Yes, yes. Okay. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Oh, let me get that back out. Let me whip it out. So your question was, does your future husband know you? Not necessarily do they know it is you, but more do they know you as a person? Do they know of you right now? Right? I think that's the question. Right. Amado. Maybe. Yes, okay, good. So, does your future husband know you as a person? Do they know you? Whether it is just recognizing you or seeing you or actually knowing like your full name. Does your future husband know you personally right now? Does he know Ashley right here, right now? Does he know you? Why so many? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's safe to make that adjustment. Okay. Channel the energy of the next full moon. Okay. Negativity is blocking the path from success. We have you're cursed. And work on releasing your fear so it can manifest. This situation requires all your energy and time. Moon energy again. So I kind of feel like that this is a no. Even though I'm kind of also at the same time where like it could be, but when you meet again you are like a totally different person, or they are a totally different person. But from this I kind of want to say no. With that, work on releasing your fear so it can manifest. For me that's coming in. So no, I would say. Thank you. I'm going to take a listen now. Okay, good. Good. Are the birds still chirping? Oh, they are. That's what I'm feeling, me too. New changed than before. Yeah. I got that. Okay guys, welcome. For the free oracles, I will start from Ashley's super chat and then work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. We either have just a regular message from your person or a love note. Keep in mind with the love notes, they're very lovey-dovey. So if you're in no contact or there's no romance or this person doesn't even know who you are, don't take a look at these. Take a look at the other ones. So yeah. I will start from Ashley's super chat and then work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Ashley does still have another oracle. Like same physical person, new soul. Yeah, could be. I'm thinking one, like again, either. I do think that there might even be like a big physical transformation as well. Because I feel like it's like, oh, I don't like know this person like anymore. Or like a totally new person. But I'm seeing a lot of like manifesting and a lot of like moon energy, which is just very transformative. But yes. If you have another oracle that you want, let me know. I'll take a look. Guys, also don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return for the free oracles, and it helps me out a whole bunch. So thanks so much. Tanshu, love notes from Abhishek. Abhishek. Tanshu, Abhishek. I miss you, and I've been fighting a battle I can't win. An oracle on what Donkey wants to say to you today. With what oracle would you like for that, darling? Because I have a lot of messages. Is it like a message that you want, or is it like a objects, or did you have anything in mind? Estefania, can I get a message from H, please? Yes, you can. From H for Estefania. I bury myself in work to forget you. I am afraid to contact you, and I left you. I feel you leaving me behind. You choose? Oh my god, don't do this to me. What does Bruce want to say to Ashley? Oh, now I need to think. What does Bruce want to say to Ashley? Do we want the music oracles? I think we want the music oracles. Let's take a look. What does Bruce want to say to Ashley today? What does Bruce want to say to Ashley today? We have without me, Halsey. I didn't notice cause my love was blind. Remember me, Jennifer Hudson. Nothing you ever said that could drive me away. We have Save Your Tears from The Weekend. Oh. I realize that I'm much too late and you deserve someone better. Taylor Swift, Back to December. Wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. And Arcade, Duncan Lawrence. A broken heart is all that's left. Love that. That's very okay. Well, they all fit very well. I'm so sorry. No, it's fine. I'm just always like, oh god. And I feel like the pressure to pick something good, you know. Nukuhanya, love notes from L. From L for Nukuhanya. L. I need space. I'm yours forever and ever. And I miss you, but I don't have time right now. Swati. Can you remember them? No. There are 5 pieces. Duncan Lawrence. Oh god. keep them upright. Hopefully I did. Jeez. No, that's why I always keep them up, so you can like make screenshots of them. I'm like... I think it's faster if you just go back, scroll back, and take a screenshot, because this is gonna take me a lot of fucking time. I don't have. So sorry, no. Sorry, where did I leave off? Swati, message from Jagadish. Jagadish for Swati. I hide behind material things, and I can't stop thinking about you. Aditi, message from Anmol. Anmol for Aditi. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. It's time for me to heal now. You come closer than anyone, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. I understand, I don't want to stress you out. Oh, no, it's fine. It's just, that's also why I like hold them up, so you can just screenshot, which is also like easier for you, but this deck is enormous, and it's two-sided, so I have to like switch. How did I put them back in? Like, what was it again? So I think that's just like easier to just scroll back a couple of seconds and then like screenshot it. Vivianza, do you see any love coming in towards me? That's not one of the options for the free oracles. Oracle for love, they're both can be for love, darling. Read the pinned comment for the options. Thank you, you're welcome. Kimberly, love notes from Marshall. Marshall. I look for you everywhere. You speak to me through music, and I'm starting to understand our connection. So there might be some music that you hear every now and then, or that they hear, that they feel very linked to you, or there's like a song for the two of you that he hears randomly and then thinks about you, you know. Cookie or chocolate? Today, well, I don't have anything right now here, but I had some chocolate, yes. I also had it, because it's Wednesday, and on Wednesday I do groceries with my mom, and we went to the bakery again, so we got a little pastry. that I just munched on. Oh, it was so good. I feel like such a pig whenever I eat it. I do need to move more. Like, I've now kind of like noticed that my body after Korea is now just like getting a bit stiffer, since I haven't like moved as much as Korea anymore. Love Oracle. Yes, which one, darling? I'm assuming you want the love notes. From who? Because the options are either a regular message from your person, which can be a love interest, or little love notes, which are very lovey-dovey kind of things. Both are from people. I would like to know from who. But yeah. I'm assuming you want then the little love notes to you, but from who? So, yes. I think I'm gonna call last call though for the free oracles. Copy. Seth Monica's not here. Yeah, I've been missing her as well. Usually she's here rather quickly. I'm single. Okay, the messages from your person can also be someone not love related. Love oracle from future spouse. Okay, just to be clear, it is then the little love notes. Question mark. So yeah, hi everyone, welcome. This is going to be last call for the free oracles. If you're interested, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and the option you would like. Don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return for the free oracles, and it helps me out every single day very much, so thanks so much for doing so. The two options available are either a message, like a normal message from your person, or a little love note. The little love notes are very lovey-dovey, so if you're not in a lovey-dovey connection to the person you're asking about, take it with a grain of salt. These are also still a bit like love messages, but a little bit less just like, you know, than those. So keep that in mind as well. If you're wanting a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. This is going to be last call for the free oracles today, so keep that in mind as well. Love notes. Okay, from your future spouse. Beyonce. From your future spouse. From Beyonce. We've been together for lifetimes. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. And I wish you were mine. Hi Sakshi. Lovebug, darling, which one do you want? The normal message, like the message from your person, or the love notes? Let me know. Rimsha, message from Nabil. Rimsha. Nabil. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. I like, subscribe, nice. From Sami to Miriam. Which one? The love notes or the normal messages? Just a message from your person or the little love notes? Let me thank you. You're welcome. Like the normal one. Okay, Francesca for from S for Francesca. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and I want to tell you how I feel. Sakshi, love notes. Love notes for Sakshi. I need you to help me. I dream about a future with you, and I wish you were mine. Love notes. Okay, love notes from Sammy for Miriam. Sammy. I think about you all the time, and I love you so much. So much, you're very welcome. Welcome, guys. Let me clean that up, because that was the last one for the free oracles. Ashley, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. Put that away. Thank you, you're very welcome. Welcome. You're very welcome, guys. Very welcome. Okay, Ashley, why is Bruce feeling that way from the music oracles? December, Taylor Swift, Sing Your Tears, The Weekend, Arcade, Without Me, Halsey, and Remember Me. And why is Bruce feeling that way today? Why is Bruce feeling that way today? We have the moon. Okay, that might have been a dream. Dreaming. Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Also don't know what the messages were again. Was it very nostalgic? Again, I kind of feel like that there might have been some sort of like dream he had. Seven of Cups underneath the moon as well, which is like having a hard time choosing, seeing reality for what it is. We have the Two of Swords as well, which is also a decision, choice, having a hard time making a decision. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, but it is making sure that each step that we do it well. Queen of Swords can be a bit of like an ice queen in the way that they communicate, in the way that she holds herself. Very cold, sharp, highly intelligent, but can be sometimes a little bit like manipulative at the same time, with words at least. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is just an overall feeling of I'm not worthy, this is not for me. Low self-esteem. And the Eight of Pentacles is like working on it. Like I am working on myself. I am trying to make progress. I am trying to move forward. Why do I have the moon? It's overall energy for Bruce. Why do I have the moon here? There's the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Death card. And then we also have the Sun as overall energy. So I do think that it was a good dream. That he had a really, really good dream. But then waking up and almost feeling like sad that that wasn't reality. The Death card talks about transformation. So I do feel that it gave some perspective. And it showed a little bit the stubbornness as well. With the Nine of Wands holding on to, that's perseverance. Holding on to certain things that without really questioning, you know. It's like, okay, I need to persevere, period. And then like why? There's not really the questioning, like why do I need to persevere, or why do I need to hold on to this, or why am I doing it this way every single time? And I think this dream might have given a new transformative perspective on it. Can we kind of see what the dream was about? Well, that's kind of like what I asked just now. And again, I think it was just a good dream. The Death card can also just be about like someone even like dying or no longer being there. I think the main key one is just with that King of Swords as well, him stepping up and him saying his piece and him, you know. Yeah. I'm not really seeing specifics. I do think that this is something that, again, with that Knight of Pentacles, had been happening, like slowly getting in that direction for him. And then this dream kind of like became almost like a catalyst of transformation. Where I do still feel that he feels like he has to make a decision, and that he feels like he is not good enough to make that decision. Dream about him and me, how we used to be, nostalgia. I'm not sure. I do. The only thing I know for sure that it was a good and happy dream, that was big, transformative. The death card talks about something coming to an end, transformation, and then a new beginning. So I do think that there is some sort of like transformation dream that he had about a transformation where something came to an end and he also experienced a new beginning, and that is for sure where the happiness feeling came from. Still left him a little bit indecisive. Still left him feeling like, I'm not worthy, this is not for me. But at the same time, it also kind of like motivated to do more work, more healing, more putting in more energy, whether that is going back to the gym after he hasn't been for like a week, or eating healthier, or quitting bad habits, or emotionally distancing himself from things that are no longer serving him. That. So yeah, I feel like that's why he is feeling a little bit like that. With that Queen of Swords as well, I feel like that someone that he has in high regards, whether it is Belen or his mother or a female, strong female presence, might have said something very sharp that he's just goes like, do we have to do this? You know? Like, I'm kind of like done, especially after that dream that just indicated that the transformation, or like leaving it in the past, can also lead to good things, you know? So yeah, made him a bit like nostalgic, I think. And I don't necessarily think that the dream has to be nostalgia or something for him to have that realization. I'm also kind of feeling the sense of like, oh, Ashley would never either treat me like that or have said that to me, or, you know, yeah, like that. Gaia, thanks so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. Let me take a look at your question. Hi Lindy, Desmond, 49 male, and I, 32 female, are in no contact for 2.5 months. He's not reached out, but he's been trying to mirror me in childish ways. Maybe have an energy read on what's going on with us. Yes, I can take a look. Okay, that's where I was getting confused. Nostalgia. Yeah, I get that. No, I don't treat people that way. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Gaia. In no contact for 2.5 months. He is not reached out, but he's been trying to mirror you in childish way. Energy read on what's going on. I never treat people I don't like that. I don't use people. Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Welcome. If you have questions, let me know for sure. We can talk about it a little bit more later. Okay, Gaia, an energy check read on what's going on between you and Desmond. 2.5 months of no contact, but he now starts to mirror you. Energy read between Desmond and Gaia. Desmond and Gaia, what the fuck is happening there? Desmond and Gaia, what is happening? The 7 of Swords as overall energy. Okay, the 7 of Swords is lying, hiding, dishonesty, sneaking around. So yeah, I get petty shit from this. We have the Fool, the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. We have the Death card, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Underneath the 7 of Swords, we do have the 3 of Cups. And the Knight of Swords as well. I think he's kind of like trying to lure you out. Yeah, still trying to get your attention of some sorts. With the Three of Cups, I kind of feel like that. I do think that he misses some parts of the connection. But like being nice to you requires him to let go of his ego, and then being a shithead, you know, if that still leads to to him getting that dopamine fix, you know, he'd rather go that route than just be genuinely nice. Which is just a very childish coping mechanism. Yeah, where you're, because I kind of feel like I'm just like, hey, yeah, we knew each other in group settings. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm a bit where I'm like, where do I even start? The Fool is a new beginning, a new start, and a new, like, adventure. It is like a solo adventure, though. But the Death card talks about, like, transformation as well. The Seven of Wands, I feel like even if you were to confront him by it, he would be childish and just go like, what are you talking about? That's bullshit. Why would I do that? And, you know, I'm not asking for attention, or blah 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 blah. This man is, oh my lord, how old is he? 49? Oh my god, grow up. Okay, because with the Two of Pentacles as well, I feel like he started something that he feel like he cannot, like, kind of backtrack without his ego getting hurt. I think he did something stupid, and he could have just apologized and get over his ego, and it would be alright, but now he's like doubling down, and you're just like, what the fuck are you? You're not making it better. You know? What do you want from this? It's like, okay, an extreme case for this is someone wants to, like, go out with you, but then turns into a stalker. Like, you don't date your stalker. You're making it worse. You could have just apologized, and, you know, but because your ego cannot handle a rejection or a no, you go into, like, extreme modes. This is an extreme case. I'm not saying that he's a stalker, but that is kind of like the mindset that I'm kind of feeling here, where it is, okay, you could have backtracked and just taken the no, but instead you're kind of like turning into this childish kind of like way of doing, where it's like, you're not helping your case. You're just proving why the no was legit. Right? Like, thank you for proving my point. Yes, because it's not, yes. Okay, anyway, because with the Six of Pentacles is like small investment. It's small blips of like, I'm here, see me, you know. Yeah. With the Knight of Wands as well, I feel like that he tries to pull off the, I'm not looking for a relationship, I just fucking move on, and, you know, I'm gonna be here for as long as it's fun, and when it's no longer fun, I'm gonna get out of here, and, you know, a little bit the player, like, energy, where, in his mind, that's cool, which I feel like as a 49-year-old man, that's not cool. That's not, maybe to other men, but to women, that's not where we're like, oh, yes, 49, still single, and just the fuckboy life. Oh, yes, ovaries. Oh, yes. Anyway, no. I'm just like, sometimes the brains of men, I'm just like, oh my lord. Anyway, what did you say? I'm sorry. I've not given him anything these 2.5 months. Yeah. I'm never gonna run him. Yeah, lots of stupid things. Yeah, yes, so childish. Yes. Just like, why? Oh, why? Because with the Ace of Pentacles as well, that's very much like planting a seed. But, like, the idea of planting a seed is you plant a seed and then you have faith that it will grow. But something that doesn't grow, you're not going to yell at a seed or give it more water of like, grow. You know, you're not, that, like, doesn't work like that. But I feel like that's kind of what I'm feeling here, where it's just like, give me attention. Just like, dude, breathe, take a step back, calm your tits. Like, oh my lord, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this, because holy fuck, oh my god, Jesus. Anyway, yes, he's posting other women too, but I can see through. Yeah. Yes. God. I feel like with every like post and thing that he does, it's just kind of like a tantrum, you know. Yes, I'm so much younger too. Yeah, it's been awful. Get that. I get that. Yes. Because again, the overall energy is the Seven of Swords, which is just sneaking around behind your back, not telling you directly, but there's shit going on, you know. It's just like, ugh. Ugh. And with the Three of Cups, I feel like, because in the end, like, I feel like he is one of those, like, guys that would say, like, I don't know, man, I just wanted to be friends, you know, don't gotta get it in your head too much. I just want to be friends. I thought we had a good connection, we had good talks, I just want a friend, man. And you're just like, dude, I don't need more friends, fuck off. And I was like, oh, you bitch, yeah, yeah, no, I don't like it. No real feelings, so I just ego, yes. Yes. No, I'm not, I don't, apart from the Three of Cups, I'm not having any, like, feelings and emotions, and Three of Cups is more so about friendships, or, like, just a good, like, we can have a good talk, or, like, understand, or, you know, friends. But no, I'm not seeing feelings. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because underneath that, we also have the Knight of Swords, which is, I feel like that they are also one of those, I just get a little bit like Red Pill. Again, the Knight of Swords is like coming to the rescue, wanting to help you, wanting to offer help and you know, invest in it. But there is very much a motive behind it, you know. Let me help you with this, or let me pay this for you. But there is very much a transaction in the background happening. If I do this, then the likelihood of me getting something in return is high, you know. Yeah. So, yes. Good luck. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, because... Yes. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. Yeah. I also have, you know what I find very annoying with like dating apps or just like dating in general, is that men always, like, men very much like dress and act and be what they think is masculine. They do that for other men. What they think is like so cool and awesome and amazing, that's what they see in other men. But then you should date men. You shouldn't date women. What women like is very different from what men like. But then I'm always where it's like, okay, what do you want to attract? A woman. Okay, then ask a woman for advice. Don't ask for men's advice, because you don't want to attract the approval of men. If you're dating. You know, I'm just always where I'm like, how does that add up? I don't understand. Anyway. Yes. Thank you, Linda. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Ashley, let me know your question. What question do you have? I'm gonna grab a little bit of water real quick. Because I also have where, like, men can be both. You can do things to get the approval of men and still, at the same time, also get the approval of women. You can do both. Like, if I hang out with girls usually don't give a shit about what I wear, so I can wear anything. But if I dress up, I do have to say, if I dress up more for the compliments. If a woman gives me a compliment, I am so happy. If a man does it, I'm like, ugh. But, you know, I dress differently when I hang out with my friends and when I go out to get men. You know, for the gaze of men. I just dress differently as well. I act differently as well. When I'm with friends, I'm just a weirdo, like I am here, where it's just like, you know, like my laugh and all of that. When I'm with a men, I'm very more softer. I talk a little bit slower. I am very much curious about what you do and your history. I don't even know what my friend does for a living. I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's just, I don't understand why men don't get that concept, where they can, like, yeah, I don't know. Not all men. I mean, let's throw it out there. Not all men. Yeah. Oh my god. Also, what also pissed me off this week or last week was, did you guys hear about the president of, was it Mexico? The first female president who got SA'd in public the other day by a random dude, and her security didn't do shit. I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, no, it's yes, oh my god, it just pissed me off. Holy fuck. I feel like we need to go back in time. You know how in like the Middle Ages you would lose your hand or a finger for stealing something? I feel like they should have the same rules for SAing someone. If your hand touches someone unwillingly, clearly unwillingly, just random, then you should lose your hand. I think if that was a rule, then there, one, will be a lot of people without hands, and two, I think the pandemic of like grabbing women will be almost none. Don't you think? I think so. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, you're right. You are 100% right, Lindy. It's like they're trying to impress the guys. It is, but it is though, which I understand, because you see something that you find cool with someone else and you want to be that yourself as well, but you have to keep in mind that men and women are different. So if you want to, like, then you become that for people like yourself that had that with that guy. You become now that to other guys. But then where are women in that? Because you want to attract women. Yes. That's also why I'm very... When someone has on like their dating profile or something, it's usually that guys don't mind dating 15 years younger, but only maximum of 5 years older. Where for me, you should always be in the middle. You need to be able to be okay with dating as much years down as you are years up. And then I have also had men that only want to date younger, but like significantly younger, and to me that's also just a red flag. Like, oh, you just want... That also means like the age that you are attracted to people is the age that you are still are in your mind. So if you're interested in someone of 21 when you are like 40, that means that your mental state is still in that 21-year-old vibe, or that you just like the prestige that comes with being older. But that's, for me, psychologically, I'm always like, that's a curious decision. Yeah. Anyway, I'm like trailing off. I just don't know if Bruce really believes that I honestly liked him and do find him attractive. Like, does he truly know that and know I didn't like him to use him? This made me sad. So I do think that is a yes, though. It's like the... women like we have no rights again. Yeah, exactly. And I always say, out crazy the crazy as well. If someone walks behind you and you've already clocked it and stuff is not working, bark at the man, or just do like an evil laugh, or because you know what it is with animals. Animals don't mess with other animals if there is a risk of getting hurt themselves. So if you act crazier than them and there's an actual risk for them, that they feel that there is a risk for them to getting hurt, they back off. Of course, there are differences if it is like a truly mentally ill person, then that, is a like risk, but yeah, out crazy to crazy. Because that's how it works. That's, like, I explained that in my resilience training as well. The psychology behind it. Because if you understand why, like, out crazy to crazy works, and understand that it's an animal instinct to leave you the fuck alone, because there's real potential of getting hurt. Because usually for them it's not worth the risk of getting hurt themselves. You know? Physical is real to them. Emotionally is not. But yeah. But why do they try so hard to impress the guys if they're trying to get a girl? Exactly. They care more about what the guy thinks than what the girl thinks. Odd. Yeah. Explain then, because I like older guys. Not much older than me though. I think that is just that you are then more mature. Like, I have a friend as well who at a very young age had to do a lot of the household and a lot of like the responsibilities, and they like older people more as well, because they're not able to deal with childishness as well, because I think that they are more emotionally mature. Yes. But to get back to your question, I just don't know if Bruce really believes that I honestly liked him and do find him attractive. Like, does he truly know that? I don't know. I know I didn't like him to use him. So I do think that he is aware that you were not out to use him, and I think that that threw him off. I think the two truths can be the truth at the same time, where I do think that he believes that what you said were true, or that you believed that that was true. At the same time, there's also that energy of, like, I don't know if I can believe the same thing you believe. Not that they don't believe you. How do I say that? Okay, this is a very weird example, but let's say you believe that the earth is flat and he doesn't, or the other way around. And you can come up with, like, oh, I like you because of this, 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 and this. I do think that he genuinely believes that you believe this. At the same time, there is that feeling of, I just don't know if I can believe that too. You know? Yeah. And I do think that he also knows that you were not out to gain anything from him, because I do think that that is also where some of the, I don't want to say confusion, but the, like, he is not used to people, I don't know, is it uncomfortableness? I don't know how to describe it, but it's like he's not used to it. Not that it's like, it's, if you're used to toxic and unhealthy, then the healthy feels a bit weird. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. You don't want to use me? Then what do I do? What do I do? Where, how, huh? You know? If you don't get the same reactions that you expect, or that you wanted, or that you were going for, then that's a bit where it's like, I don't know. You know? I got along with older people better. I have older people as friends. I get that. I think for me it's all over the place. I have a lot of more so like older friends, but I think we all kind of like meet in the middle with age, in the sense of our like mental age. Because I have a lot of older friends, but that are very, very youthful, and then I have a couple of younger friends that are more mature. And I think I'm also more in my behavior and how I am more like younger. Like I act younger, I think. Yeah. Anyway, Ashley, if you want me to take a look at that question still, or if you have a different question, let me know and I will take a look. I am going to call last call, so list is closed. So if everyone wanting to make a donation, you still can. If you're wanting an oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation, and if you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up and we will figure it out. This is going to be last call for today, though, for all paying donations. Did Bruce know that at the beginning, or did he realize that by 2 or 3 months of knowing him? Like, did he know you genuinely liked him at the beginning? So I never really had anyone who really liked him for a day or just used him. I think so. Well, most of them. I think that there are some exceptions, but there was also always like a reason for it. I don't think like a complete stranger, you know, that might have been like a family member that he thought genuinely liked, or in like school. But I do think that there was always some sort of like motive. But I feel like there might have been a feeling of, like, the image that's coming to mind, and I don't know if it is like a movie or not, like a animated movie, of like a person standing in front of another person and just going like, I like you. And it's like, why? You don't know me. I don't know. I just like you, you know? And he's just like, this is weird. This is weird. You know, it kind of feels like that, I kind of feel like, where, again, usually there has to be like a motive or a reason or, you know, like a backstory. Yeah. You are married? Am I? Was that a question or was that a statement? But anyway, hello, hi, nice to meet you. But Ashley, do you want me to take a look at like when did he had the realization? By when? Like when did he realized you had genuine interest? Like at the beginning, do you mean like at the beginning of like when you first met him? Or like at the beginning of like a friendship? Or like what's the beginning? Like beginning? I should put you guys a little bit more to that side. Maybe. Amato. I just want to know more about this, why he does think no one will like him for him. Okay. Why does he have that belief system? Why is this such a thing for him? Bruce, what happened that made him think this? We have the Page of Cups as the overall energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and King of Cups as well. Yes, to Naomi? What do you mean? With what? There's a little bit of a delay, so sometimes I just miss the context. My brain just moves so quickly that I already forgot what I said like 5 minutes ago. What made him like that? I do feel that people telling him, literally telling him. We have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, which is fast moving energy. There's a lot of just moving on, that you need to perform in this moment, and when you don't, I move on. That can also be past relationships, just that if they couldn't provide, or he couldn't provide, or came with emotions, they just moved on. I think his emotions were never really validated. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's always the material thing. Okay, what can you bring? I feel like that he is very much surrounded by women who are just focused on the material world. A mother that just dates people rich or with a nice car, or is very driven of like, okay, you need to contribute to money to our family, or where like your material contribution is more important than like emotions and feelings. Leaving with the Hermit, having to do everything himself, making him like hermit mode, you know, like a machine almost, like head down, just work, focus on the material, and everything else can just, I need to either work with that myself, and usually what happens if it's not being taught on how to do emotions, then you push it away, because that is not, I don't have time, I don't have space right now for that, because the higher priority is material things. I kind of want to take a look at the Page of Cups. Oh, okay. And then the Ace of Cups and Nine of Wands. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Okay, I think that for him, when he could bring things from them into the material world to someone else, then there was time for emotions. Only then was it, like when there was, if the money was just in and I was able to provide, then there was a small window of space where I actually could talk about my emotions, or where it was acceptable, or where, you know, there was always either like stress about money, and if something was bothering him, don't come to me. You want to know stress? I have stress. There's no money. Make money. Why are you stressing me out even more with your emotions when there is no money and there's things to do? And then when there was money, again, when like the check came in and whatnot, when he provided something, then suddenly there was a window open to be a bit more emotional. And I think that that's something to but with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands as well, like the window was very close, and it was always like the next. So I think that there was just never really space for expressing himself, as well as just the pressure of, you need to be useful first, and then human second, or third, or fourth, or fifth. Oh, married to Naomi. Yeah, well, I doubt she'll go on one knee for me. Is that why he likes me? Because I care for a person for how they are, act inside. Yeah, I think so. I care about people's feelings and emotions. I want to hear them. Yeah, I understand why he is like materialistic now. Yeah, because I think that that is the easiest way he could like provide, feel validated and hurt, and felt like he mattered, or that he was like allowed to be, if he at the very least like provided. It's like validation. And then you coming in and going like, oh no, I don't need your material things in order to validate you. And he's like, what? What do you mean? I don't trust that. That's weird. You know? Because also I feel like that he dated, because again, the quick validation, that's also with addiction and whatnot. That's like small, quick validation, a quick hit, a quick high, quick dopamine. It's easy to get that. Again, with Belen as well. Just give her material shit, anything that she wants. She's very upfront with what she wants because she's very materialistic. He knows how to deal with that because he grew up in that sense. So that's comfort. I know that. I know how I can get my dopamine shot there because all I have to do is provide. I know how to provide. Work hard, head down, provide. But when there's someone that, like, he's like, okay, this is how I do it. This is how I do life. And then there's someone that's like, yeah, I don't need you to, I don't need that. Then there's like, oh, what do I do? What huh? what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You know? Yeah. That's so sad. It is. It is. Yes. I think it's very, like, common, though, this, you know, especially in America, and especially, I kind of want to say immigrant. I don't know if he is, like, what generation he is, but especially, like, second generation, first generation, it's a lot of, like, the whole family needs to come together and work together to make this happen. Working in family businesses, or, you know, picking up the bills, or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just sad. I miss Naomi. I miss Naomi too. She sent me the cutest video. I brought a little toy from... oh, she texted me today. Or just now. Why do I have my sound off? Why do I have my sound off? But she sent me the kit. Like, I had bought a little squeaky toy for the dog that she has at her, like, ex-husband's house, and the dog came over because they were gonna do some family things. And she had sent me the cutest just video of the dog getting the squeaky toy, and it's just so adorable. It is so adorable. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, because the dog is very anxious. It's a very anxious dog. And he is just like all happy and just like, ah, you know. The toy was like, oh, it's so cute. Yes. So it makes sense why he never met anyone like me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I told him that he never met anyone like me before. He laughed. And his friend believed me. Yeah. He is an immigrant. Okay, yeah. Then, yeah. Like, that's very, like, understandable in those families. Like, you see it a lot where the whole family will have to work to make this dream happen, you know. And there's not a lot of room for individualistic, like, feelings. Yeah. He came to America from the Philippines when he was 21. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can imagine that being even more difficult at like that like older age. So then what does he think of me? What do you mean? Like in the sense of this context where you don't ask for material so that before he can get like validation. I think it's just very unnatural for him. It's very unusual. He knows how to deal with those girls, but how does he think to deal with me? He doesn't know. That's why I keep saying like he doesn't know. There's a little bit of a like distrust with that as well, because again, it's just something that when you're not used to it, you're like, this cannot be right, you know? Yeah. Well, I already closed the list for today because like I need to get like dinner dinner going. But from what I've seen like previous in like readings, I feel like it's more a sense of like he doesn't know how to deal with it. And it's just, yeah, uncomfortable and a bit like, is this for real? You know? Oh, that's cute. What kind of dog? I have no idea. I have no idea. Didn't believe me. Yeah. Exactly. Because again, if you are convinced that the world is round and someone tells you or tries to convince you that it's flat, you are just like, that's weird. You're weird. I mean, like, I'm interested and I'm intrigued, but I don't know what to do with this, you know? It's like outside of the comfort zone. It's like you've been told your whole life to do, like put on your socks first, like your right sock first and then your left sock, and then someone does it the other way around. You're a bit like, this weird. It feels uncomfortable. And then it's like, well, try it. And you're like, okay, yeah, it's still a bit, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels off, you know? I kind of feel like it's a little bit like that. Naomi! Whoop, 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 whoop. What kind of dog is Himke? Was the question. Because I have no idea what kind of dog Himke is. Oh, yay! What did I have? I have this one. Mommy! Friese Stabby? Never heard of it. Never, ever. I don't think you ever told me that. Never in my life. Have I ever? I don't think I ever. Oh yeah, that's Himke. Stabby. Aww. Never in my life. Ever. 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 Never, ever, ever. That's sad. It seems like he truly doesn't have that love relationship. Who wants to be with him for him and love and care? Yeah, but I also think that that is also his decisions. You know, let's be honest. It's not just like that. That's the only thing that he attracts. It's also the only thing he chooses for, which is also like understandable with that history, but yeah, it's a bit where it's like, of course it's sad. But then he should make different decisions if he wants a different outcome. But yes. Why is Himke a topic? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm sorry! I think at some point, I don't know, I think got brought up, but I talked about the video of Himke. It's like, it was just so cute. It was just so cute. Also because Himke is a very anxious dog, and he was just very like, happy and like running around and like yeah, you know. It's just so cute. And then someone actually asked what kind of dog is it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It is making sense why he picked Dylan and his family and culture. Yeah, poor guy doesn't know how to be an individual. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. And then you can like see it elsewhere, that it goes better and this and that, but then there is still that feeling of, oh, but that's not for me. You know, great that that works for other people, but that's not, like, that's not gonna happen for me. Because then you also, again, get the addictions and whatnot come to play as well. Because then you try to get that validation elsewhere, or try to, you know, push it down, or, yeah. I was so happy with that. Oh, de video was so cute. I do have to say, Orlando met zijn penen naar je muil. Dat ik echt, oh, deze man heeft gewoon geen, like, no genuine bone in his body. He just went, can you not just be genuinely happy? Like, when a dog is that happy and, like, excited about it, doesn't that just make you happy? I don't understand. And then it's like, dude. Ugh, okay. Anyway, it still squeaks. Oh, that's nice. Yay! I'm glad. He is sitting here. Well, he can hear. I don't care. It's the truth. I was just sitting. I'm like, well, I'm also partly in my mind where it's like, it's probably because he knew he was being filmed and he doesn't enjoy being filmed. But I was just like, be happy for the dog, because you know you don't see the dog that happy that often. To be fair, he pooped twice in his bedroom. Oh, he woke up to poopies. Love that. Oh, am I being a petty bitch? Maybe a little bit. It's funny as fuck. Holy shit. I mean, do I want to say karma? It's a good metaphor. Anyway, okay. Ashley. No, but makes sense. It is what he knew and grew up with. Yeah, time to break out of the mold. Yeah. I think he's slowly making steps, like, forward. I'm so hearing, like, my mom's words when, like, shit happens that she has been telling us, like, over and over and over, of, like, don't do that, because these consequences, blah, 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 and then, like, when the consequences happen, she would go, like, en, wat hebben we daarvan geleerd? Which kind of, like, I want to do, so, what did you learn from this? Yes, sorry. And then he stepped over the poop, only to land his foot in the pee. Yeah. Yes. So Himke deserved the toy. That's what I'm hearing. Take that sarcastically or not, if you want to. Thank you, Lenny, for talks and explaining. You're very welcome. Excuse for being slowly about the topic. Oh well. Ugh, dumb phone, yeah. Autocorrect. Okay, I do think, however, that I need to skedaddle out of here. Oh, my mom already started dinner. Nice, nice. Okay, but I do think I need to make it because she's gonna go, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I'm having so hard to. Oh, he gives a stink eye. I don't care. I don't care. I'm having fun. If he is salty about me having fun, then I don't know. If he's salty about you telling me, then he should shut up. He shouldn't have told you. What does he mean? What do you mean? Of course you tell me. It's a weird expectation to have, not that you're not telling me, you know. Okay. God, we'll get them somehow, yeah. Exactly. Okay, I am gonna get out of here because I need to make dinner. But yeah, that was it. So thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass, have fun, and I'll talk to you guys again in tomorrow's live stream. And Naomi, I'll talk to you in like a couple of minutes.